Donald, I can invest in another house. Okay, but it depends on how the fuck is going on right now. I gotta try it. If I get good profit for both houses, I can still win this game despite having a loan attached to my name. Donald, there's no way to do it. Well, it's not like it's going to matter anymore, since you're literally going to skip through all of it. There's only one thing I'm afraid of. I'm sure it's going to be the proof to the business. But once I get the land on that, let's see what I can do. All right, the moment of truth, ain't no fucking way for you to get down. Don't fucking shit if you not throw this back. Let's go. Yourself, I guess it doesn't matter to see if Donald is still susceptible with regards to taking out a loan, huh? Bullshit. What are the actual fucking going on right now? This is crazy. Jesus Christ, Rock. I'm tired of all this bullshit. Donald is constantly dodging loans left and right. And Joe is helping out Donald. Like hell, that's fucking good fucking bullshit. It's called the game of life for us. You never know with this game, am I right? Shouldn't you already know that given how last game went? All I'm going to hear shit from you, Joe. Hurry it up with your turn so I can be crowned the winner. What does it look like I'm doing wrong? Don't let me. You can't be serious with this CRM still. Oh, one? Are you serious? How many times are you going to get low fucking numbers? How are you going to fix about when Joe tied Donald in the happiness department? If Joe puts Donald's crown away, it secures your win for Ron. We will crown the happiness crown. Donald has no chance of beating me. I have weight the chest out. And are you seriously not going to pick the bucket list? What if there was a chance of you getting the happiness crown? Well, considering my luck, I wouldn't get it. I'm okay with just money though, since I can always use more. What the fuck do you mean considering your luck? You have been the luckiest player throughout the game. Cry more. I deserve that $100,000 from the pension too. All right, despite how lucky you get, Barack, I still have 2 crowns. I think I still have a shot regardless of how you want to look at it. This next spin of yours to determine a lock Donald. Determine what? I got first fucking place. Stop your fantasizing and hurry it up. We'll see about that. Seriously, Donald, I want. Are you trying to be like Joe or some shit? Well, hold on. Let's see what this action says good. I know the gap for the heart crown is closer than I would like, but I'm not trying to spend $100,000 more for an extra heart. That's a smart move, Donald. I probably would have done the same thing. Shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody asked you your analysis or opinion. Damn right you didn't fuck the Joe Barack. This game is almost done, so just take a deep breath, Richard. I can take a deep breath when I see the victory screen. But at least you were able to get a good enough loan to get into retirement. Now it just means Joe Barack to hurry it up. Patience for Steve Barack. And I'm going to go with the bucket list since I can realistically compete for the happiness crown. Damn right you can. Good shit, you okay. You're kind of secure about your lead? Yeah, for real, all right, fuck off. I'm still waiting for you two to finish up, but you guys are just taking your free that time with everything about. Well, unfortunately, I can't get an after you. Guess I won't be getting a heart crown. All right, well, I guess I'll be finished up with the math after this tournament. I'm thinking of doing the bucket list as well to possibly snag the happiness crown away from Donald. Seriously? My comeback has been amazing so far. Why would you guys try taking that away from me? Because I could still win Donald. I have a good amount of money, and that didn't even include the investment. If I had the crown, I could very well win this game too. Both of you get your fucking facts straight. Neither of you guys are winning this game. This would be a good time to learn how important it is to accept things. If you don't accept something, it'll be tough for you moving forward, Barack. I'm not even going to pay attention to what you just said. For the past 30 minutes or so, I've been hearing this whole time as to how someone like me is going to win this game, even though I've had a big lead this entire time. Just hurry it up. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm tied with Donald in the happiness department. Does it look like I give a fuck? I just got another 100,000. What you guys are doing is not going to matter in the big picture. You guys will see what I mean when the results are out. Just admit it, Barack, you're feeling anxious. Like hell I am. According to that rule, you're just going to land on your salary. You're not getting any more attributes. Well, I guess that opens the door for Joe to possibly snag that happiness crown away from Donald. That's only if Joe can land on the right space, though. I guess it's a 50-50 chance, huh? I just need some good luck for one turn, that's all I ask for. Yeah, my turn won't matter since I'm completely out of it. You just realized I didn't get as much money as I would have liked, and there is no chance for me getting that happiness crown. Well, I guess it's time for Joe's turn. Are you trying to let Donald win? Are you trying to be a bitch? What the fuck? My finger slipped. Fuck you and your stupid-ass bullshit, Joe. What the hell do you mean your finger slipped? That's the same shit Donald said when he stopped starting him from evolving. You are literally being fucking toxic, Joe. I swear to God. Well, you did get 100,000 Barack. And you said with or without the happiness crown, Donald was going to win, right?
You know what? You're right. I'm still going to win regardless.
Barack, I have 2 fucking houses to sell. Are you sure you're going to win?
Well, you only got a $59,000 profit there, so yes, I do think I'm going to win.
All right, well, I still got another house. Just watch.
Okay, a profit of $118,000. That's cute. I'm pretty sure I still won since I had a fuck ton of money. And your loan is going to be costly this fucking long.
I can also get $100,000 from the pension, though. I'm pretty sure I can make something special here.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter if you get $100,000. And you couldn't even get $100,000, so I definitely won this with the money gift that we have.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'll just wait to see the results.
Same here, just to see what happens. All right, let's start it off. Total money, I'm going to be way ahead. There's no way to touch me.
I guess we'll see about that for Rock. Money isn't everything.
You literally see my fucking money right now. I'm dominating this game.
There's no other way to put it. All right, fine. What about total attributes, though? This is where I start my comeback, right?
If you think that's doing a matter, Donald, then you're more delusional than I thought. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Barack?
What the fuck do you want, Donald? Let me see the score. Did you look at the updated score, Barack? We did it. The fucking loan. Barack is going to be okay. What are you talking about? I won, right?
Get fucking ready.
You can't be fucking serious. I lost the less than 300 points. That still got locked up. I would have won this game if you bullshit. Fuck all this. Fuck everything. Come on, Bill. Regardless of how you want to look at it. You have to concede that this is bullshit. Joe Biden is my dad. Donald Trump is my dad. It's my daddy. I have 3 daddies, and I love them all. Try not to beat me so badly. Oh, fuck. Thanks, Daddy.
That's all the main thing. Peace out, boys.
Peace out, guys. Fuck you all. Oh, you're ready to put it in the business line.
Definitely. I can't wait to go back to back with this game.
Well, I want to know that Billy George was driving the first place. I got first place at this.
It's time to do the same with this game.
What about you, Barack?
Barack?
Barack, I'm here.
Why aren't you saying anything, Barack?
Yes, I'm here. After those knockdowns of not one, but 2 games now. I don't have the right to talk anymore.
Okay, Barack, you need to chill with that. While it may be true that you've had 2 meltdowns, that doesn't mean that we want you staying quiet.
Facts.
But just stay humble, okay?
Facts.
Yeah, come on, Barack. Everything will be fine if you stay humble.
All right, fine, I got you guys. Let's start the game up.
Sounds good. For reference, I am the pink color, Barack is the blue color, Donald is the yellow-orange looking color, and George is the red color. In addition, we'll be playing on the frozen land. Sounds good to me, Joe.
Make no mistake about it, my friends. Trade talk is running rampant in Vancouver. Whether or not the players at hand have trade protection, and whether or not Alan Walsh is willing to express his opinions about these conversations, it seems like the talks will happen, whether we like it or not, whether we're in control of it or not. Because today, what I wanted to do was respond to the article posted on the Hockey News by one Stephen Rosner. I'm going to leave a link in the description to this article published 4 days ago on the Hockey News. It is Phil Hronek, the defenseman who elevates the Islanders into contender status. Rosner writes in this Hockey News piece, can Hronek's elite right shot defense finally catapult the Islanders into true Stanley Cup contention? The Islanders are a good hockey team. They're a team that can certainly make the playoffs and do damage, even if they never get the good team, maybe residing in Vancouver, in the form of Philip Hronek. Now, I just wanted to acknowledge, at the very beginning of this video, we said the agents might be willing to speak out about this, whether or not it's actually a possibility, and that is really what happened here when it came to Philip Hronek and the conversation surrounding him as potential trade option. By the way, Walsh did see Phil Hronek earlier this week. They posted a picture together yesterday for an early morning LA power breakfast, and Yeah, they're having a good time at the beach right there. It's November, folks, so you're not really going to see too many people out there, Santa Monica, whatever. And if you scroll down into Alan Walsh's Twitter account, you will find this tweet right here from November 24th. It's kind of funny when people in media speculate on a player and the potential of a trade without also mentioning the player has a full no-move clause. Of course, Walsh is referring to the Philip Hronek situation because earlier in the week, Elliot Friedman wrote about Hronek as a likely candidate to stay in Vancouver amidst all the trade talk. But Walsh is correct here. Phil Hronek, if you head over to his profile, he does have full no-move protection, and that will stay that way until 2028, where his no-move becomes a modified no-trade. So there is a long time for Philip Hronek to stay in the Canucks organization, considering that he's signed till the end of 2032 at $7.25 million a year. But hey, this is where we start talking about potential fits elsewhere. If we go back to the article on the Hockey News, this is what Stephen Rosner goes out there and says. The 28-year-old defenseman, who has 5 years left in a $7.25 million AAV deal, has a full no-move clause, which means he has complete say on where he ends up. Parlay that with Vancouver struggles and reports of their ability to trade their veterans outside of Quinn Hughes, more likely UFAs, there are reasons to think Hronek could be in play. That is, if the right team comes along. And oh boy, Rosner, things have changed over the past few days wherein he wrote this article because it looks like Quinn Hughes is all of a sudden available on the market too, especially for the right price. So, obviously, this will be a pretty big conversation over the next few days. Phil Hronek, I don't want to make it seem like the guy wants out or I personally want him to get traded, but I will say, when it comes to on-ice talent in Vancouver, Phil Hronek, relative to the expectations, has probably been Vancouver's most reliable defenseman this season. I say that just because Quinn Hughes has been so wishy-washy this season, it hasn't really been all too great for him, despite the fact that Quinn is still getting Norris consideration from NHL.com voters and others.
Style, and substance. Marketing GMC's Garrett Denali Ultimate. Get 0% financing on all remaining 2025 GMC models unlimited.
Quinn has not been nearly as dominant as he could be. Meanwhile, Phil Hronek has been roughly the same. This year he's got 16 points in 26 games. He's on pace for 50 points over the course of 82, which would be a career high. Hronek's having a good season, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's been fine. Last year was a little bit of a hiccup, but he was a pretty strong defenseman in 2023-2024. He's on pace to besting that season. Now, in particular, if you wanted to ask why a guy like Hronek would be wanting out, if the Vancouver Canucks are in as vulnerable of a spot that they do start to ask no trade clause players on the team, hey, could you get traded? We have a deal sending you to New York, for example. I don't think it will be out of the question that this happens, especially if Vancouver goes complete tire fire garage sale, everybody's got to go mode. I mean, we just made a video earlier this morning discussing the idea of Vancouver trading both Demko and Lincoln, as mentioned by our Fond to Far on the Daily Face-Off Rundown show. But heading back over to the article here, this is what the proposal is.
Hey,
Hronek does have a connection to the Islanders. When the Canucks traded Bo Horvat to the Isles in 2023, they acquired the Isles 2023 first as part of the package. The Canucks then flipped that pick to Detroit for Hronek ahead of the 2023 trade deadline, pairing him with Hughes as the club's top pairing. It would be ironic if Hronek ended up in the blue and orange, but he fits the need. And at 28, he does fit this course timeline. His agent Alan Walsh also represents Jonathan Drouin, who would sign a 2-year deal worth $4 million AAV with Long Island this summer. Now, the biggest question is the cost. What would the Islanders have to send the Canucks to get this done? Remember, Vancouver has zero leverage here if Hronek decides that he wants out, so the Islanders, if they're the team that Hronek is open to coming to, don't need to come up with the most competitive package. Hronek is acquired for the Islanders first and Vancouver's 2023 second. The Islanders have Colorado's 2026 first from the Brock Nelson trade, but they also have their own first-round pick, which is likely to be more valuable. The Chicago Blackhawks own the Islanders' second, which they acquired in the Josh Bailey trade back in 2022. For the Islanders, 2026 first, a 2026 conditional third, and the Jets forward get the job done? Oh boy, I actually like that. If you think about it from a selling and buying point of view, if Vancouver acquire Brian for a first and a second, if they sell him for a first, a third, and another forward, that's roughly the same value there, isn't it? If not, maybe just a little bit better. When you think about Vancouver potentially selling away all of their guys, I mean, Sherwood is a prime candidate to get traded. He's probably out. Garland could be on his way out too, depending on what teams are willing to pay on the market. You've got all these young dudes that may need a little bit of sheltering at the National Hockey League level. If you're able to get a depth forward to replace the roster spot, man-to-man, body-to-body on the team, whilst having a first-round pick for a squad that's admittedly pretty so-so this year, I mean, anywhere. But I'm also thinking about it like, if the Islanders actually do become all right this season, if Matthew Schaefer continues to dominate, and if Phil Hronek is in a spot where, hey, Quinn could be leaving, the rest of the Canucks could be shaken up, they might want to go through this getting younger phase, then maybe he accepts a deal out of consolation with what's going on with the Canucks, and maybe it's okay for him to leave and go to a new team, play alongside another young left-handed defenseman like Matthew Schaefer and just be the star there, essentially fill up the Noah Dobson spot. Of course, though, the Islanders still have Hyman and all those assets, so they're looking fine. I think they like Sean Aitchison. I think they like Victor Eklund. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this idea of Phil Hronek over to the Islanders for a first-round pick and other stuff? Do you like it? Do you don't? Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this Minish Show soon on. And live. Conquer your top payment with Liquid Fast Relief. Have the liquid gels. Get Liquid Fast Relief. Dare I say, folks, it may just be over. Because today we're talking about Adam Fox of the New York Rangers. One of the better, I was about to say best, but maybe better is a more lukewarm way to put it. One of the better defensemen in the National Hockey League. 27-year-old guy, smack dab in the middle of his prime, 5'11", 181, right-handed defenseman. She is a Norris winner of yesteryear, $9.5 million a year till the end of 2029. New York has a total gem in Adam Fox, who, this year, is just under a point per game. 26 points, 27 games. He was on his first 79 over his full 82, which, funnily enough, would be a career high. I mean, the guy has had multiple 70-point seasons in the past, and he has a Norris to his name. Was over a point per game when the Rangers went far in the 2022 playoffs. But today's update from Vincent Locogliano on The Athletic in regards to Adam Fox is a doozy. Here's more info and specifics on Adam Fox's injury and his timeline for a return. I'll update the story soon with analysis of what this all means for the New York Rangers. This was posted earlier this morning, and the Rangers are placing Adam Fox on the LTIR with a left shoulder injury. Now that is absolutely not the news that Rangers fans wanted to hear, but now they're all responding in jest. Top Reply says, hey, first pair, Braden Schneider. We may not win a game while Adam Fox is down. It's pretty much over. See you next season. There's a paywall. Can someone with a subscription please give us non-subscribers the details? Okay, let's get out there and read what was posted on ProHockeyRumors.com, because this article by Ethan Hitu goes out there and gives some of the details. Further updates have come on Rangers defenseman Adam Fox. The star will be placed on LTIR. Fox is expected to miss multiple weeks due to a shoulder injury. ESPN reporter Emily Kaplan shared that at least a longer-term injury was avoided. and that Fox should be set for the Olympics. However, it's a major blow to the struggling team nonetheless that trudge into December without their number one D-man. The 27-year-old alternate captain is tied for the Rangers team leading points with 26 in 27 games, in a season that has certainly not gone to plan. Fox has been a bright spot, playing at a franchise level, right on track with his best production to this point, which has been at the 70-plus point level. Now, eyes may turn to GM Chris Drury to make a move to help out a seriously deflated decor, which has come at such an inopportune time. While questions exist on if the Rangers can even keep up healthy or not, the franchise is at a serious crossroads. Now, with Fox going down, Drury's hand could be forced to try to provide reinforcements, although further mortgaging the future in an attempt to right the ship would be risky, as prior such moves at this point have already not panned out as initially hoped. So, it's not going all too well for the Rangers, even with Fox in the lineup. Yes, he is producing. Yes, he is stellar, but one guy can't save a franchise. Tell that to Connor McDavid in Edmonton. But now they're losing out on this guy, too. This article does have some of the updates from earlier as well. The Rangers have not lived up to expectations. Fox left yesterday's loss to the Lightning with an injury, and head coach Mike Sullivan told the media after the game that Fox suffered an upper body and is still being evaluated. This, of course, was in the midst of yesterday, but then again, Adam Fox going onto the LTIR, even if it's just for a few weeks, is going to severely derail the New York Rangers and what they're trying to do. Emily Kaplan shared that it's week to week, not longer term. He should be probably available for the Olympics still, so give it a few months for Adam Fox to get back out there and recover. But peeking over the curtain here to the New York Rangers subreddit, this is where you're going to start seeing some of the fans' response to this. It's over. It was already over, but now it's over. No, we just need to trade our way out of this. All future assets and a roster player for an aging D-man can help save our season. Yeah, that's exactly what Drury is thinking. Old boys club, boys, eh? Tank for McKenna? What are the chances of him becoming another Kako or a lock for the year if the Rangers get him? We also need to pray that Drury gets canned and there's a significant organizational shift. He's not viewed like a Celebrini or a dog. Nobody in this draft is. Okay, we can kind of skip over the Gavin McKenna talk, but really, the fact that the tank for McKenna train is starting up here with Rangers fans is quite concerning, just considering how badly they've been performing this season, and now with the Adam Fox injury. Scroll all the way down and take a look at the NHL standings. You will find the Rangers. They're over here in the middle point of the season. 28 points, 19th overall. They have 27 games played, so they are above 500. If you take a look at the wild card race at the moment, New York is 1 point out of a playoff spot technically, but these teams over here, Philly and Pittsburgh, they are so much higher points percentage-wise. It's a big hill to climb if the New York Rangers want to make the postseason. And now with Adam Fox on the LTIR, that obviously becomes a lot more difficult. So, who knows? Tagging for McKenna? If JT Miller, the captain, has anything to say about that, I'm sure he will. Let's go out there and read some more of these comments here. It feels like the end of a little chance we have. Stay healthy for the deadline so you can ship out whatever isn't bolted down. Hey, at least other teams know they can't take runs at our best players unless they want to get some dirty looks. Those of you who have been complaining about Fox saying he's washed are about to learn a hockey lesson the hard way. Who do we see taking over power play 1? It's going to be me, actually. Tank is so on. Oh boy. This is quite perturbing for the New York Rangers. Just trying to get a sense as to where this team is going to go now that Fox is out. If we start Rangers line combinations, try to get a sense for how it's going to go down. So, the top pairing, Will Morgan, Vladislav Gavrikov, Carson Soucy is going to be there, Scott Morrow. I really like Scott Morrow as a prospect. He was always one of these better guys, I felt, that existed in the Carolina system, I'm pretty sure. We had over his elite prospects page at lows. There you go, Carolina Hurricanes guy, 2021 NHL draft. 23 years old, too. He's a young guy. Obviously, he's been very productive at various levels on American play. I'm talking NCAA. He was very good with UMass, and then in the NHL, we don't see a strong pickup there. But you take a look at the Blues that sent Morrow over to New York in the first place. This was a trade which involves King Andre Miller. Obviously, this is going to be the guy that provides that value in replacement for Miller. So maybe there's an opportunity to show off what Scott Morrow is capable of today. Now that Adam Fox is out on that power play, now that he's out of that lineup, now that there's a spot available here. I mean, they say here on Daily Faceoff that the first power play unit is just going to have 5 forwards. Krug, Trocheck, Miller, the manager, and Panarin. Not too sure how that's going to work out if they actually do decide to go with it. Second power play unit would have 2 D-man and Schneider and Morrow. So Daily Faceoff definitely feels some sort of way about how this team is assembled. Morrow, probably power play 1 option. I think that he's a pretty good bet. Have him over with Trocheck and Panarin on the right side. Panarin on the left side, excuse me. Get that right time shot there for the 1-tees. But either way, seems like Adam Fox is going to be up for a while. This is going to be pretty bad for the New York Rangers with their top point scorer. Leaves the lineup for a few weeks. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this Adam Fox injury update and whether or not this really does start out the tank for the New York Rangers. So let me know in the comments on your opinions if you enjoyed this Mitch Asheville signing on. And bye.
And so he says to me, trade me the knife first, and then I'll send you the Bitcoin.
And you believed him? Johnny, how could you fall for something like that?
I don't know if the guy seemed legit. He had tons of trades in the trade history, and he was telling me all about how he traded the YouTubers. I trusted him.
I'm back. Trusted who? What are we talking about? Get this, Donnie got scammed out of his knife on CSGO. No way. Actually, Donnie, even I'm not that stupid.
Thanks, Joe. That's exactly what I want to hear right now. Anything else useful to say?
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well with fries.
Right. Okay. So anyway, I sent him the knife, and then he immediately lost it.
Ouch, that sucks. So what did you do? Report it?
Yeah, of course I reported it. Not really much else to do, but man, I'm really going to miss that butterfly now.
You know, speaking of CSGO, maybe we should all queue up a game sometime. That sounds like fun. I love CSGO surfing. No, not surfing, competitive. You know, like search and destroy and five.
Wait, Barry, you only need 5 people for that?
Yeah, you, me, Joe, George, and Bill. I'm sure Bill would be down to play sometime.
Bill, really? How about we play with, like, literally anyone else?
Yeah, who do you have in mind? Please name one person you'd rather game with.
I mean, not to brag, but I heard Barry was kind of a Roblox further there, trying to get rid of the Barry.
Your son. 8 billion people on this planet, and you suggest we play video games with your teenage son.
Fine, we can play with Bill. But later, right now, it's time for us to jump back into Origins.
Right, zombies. Is George even here right now? He's the one who suggested the snap.
Yeah, I'm here. Just hold on. I'm doing something.
Doing something? What do you mean you're doing something? George, why does it sound like you're on your phone?
I'm right at the end of this dungeon. 1 second.
He's playing a mobile game. Seriously, George?
Hold on. Not just any mobile game. I'm playing a hit free-to-play game, Raid Shadow Legends. serious? You're damn right I'm serious, Don. In fact, Raid Shadow Legends is actually the sponsor for this Easter egg.
Dude, that game has like over 80 million billion downpours, or I mean downgrades. I mean down levels.
Oh, Joe, please just leave the ad read.
Ad read? Wait, what the hell is going on in my tape here?
Zip it, Donnie. Let the nerd news in.
Laugh all you want. This game is seriously bad enough. That's why today I'm giving you my top 3 reasons to play Raid Shadow Legends.
This ought to be good.
Number 1, the auto battle function. In Raid Shadow Legends, you can set your team to automatically attack during battle, allowing you to sit back and watch the carnage unfold.
Hey, that sounds just like Gary.
Don't even finish that sentence, Don. But that does sound cool. Maybe that'll be good for Sleepy Joe. He can keep playing after he falls asleep on the toilet. Hey!
Number 2, the absolute wealth of dungeons, chock full of enemies. Raid has tons of unique bosses for you to pitch your team against, rewarding you with loads of gear for you to level up and strengthen your team.
Hold on, does that say life steal? Those must be the gauntlets my wife wears.
Haha, good one, Jimmy. Check this out. Sleep keep up on this. I bet you know someone who might want to use that set.
Joe Arthur, Joe Arthur, Joe Arthur.
And number 3, easily goes to the amazing character design and the lore that goes with it. As a fantasy enthusiast myself, I of course love the Dark Elf fact. The Dark Elves have cultivated a society of dog-eat-dog survival, constantly betray each other in the pursuit of power. It's like politicians. What? I mean, what? Not to mention, they easily have the coolest looking characters in the game.
Whoa, 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 go back, go back.
What?
You like the characters because of the lore?
Man, screw it, Dennis. I want to come right this game.
Oh, this 60 on the bow. I wish for you to look my way during battle so that you may see me, even but once in my life.
Guys, quit derailing my ass. Now, the epic limited series, Raid Call of the Arbiter, has released a few episodes so far, with more to come. To celebrate Raid's ending characters in the series as champions in-game. First, there's Archon, the legendary Orc Warlord, and he's available for everyone to collect for free. Just log into Raid for 7 days. Between now and July 24th, and Archon is yours. If you've been watching Call of the Arbiter, you know just how ruthless this dude is. And if you haven't watched it yet, you better get that YouTube video open pronto. Check it out, and then log in for 7 days to claim Archon for yourself.
Look at the grizzled face on that guy. Geez, wouldn't want to mess with him.
So what the hell are you guys waiting for? Use my link in the description or scan my QR code for some badass loot. Get the Epic Champion, Knight Errant, and a ton of resources to keep your ass stocked up and ready for battle. Once you're online and spilling blood, come join George's Liberators and help me conquer Teleria. So click that link and meet me on the battlefield.
Okay, seriously, George, how the hell is it that you get a sponsor and I don't?
Well, for one, you're a serious brand risk. Remember when you got permabanned off Twitch?
Wait, you got banned? I thought you were still streaming like not that long ago?
Yeah, turns out doing a classified document ASMR reading isn't allowed, but hey, maybe I'll start streaming again on Kick.
Oh, God, please don't. You couldn't pay me to watch that shit.
What, you don't like my streams?
Hell no. I'd rather watch